if you didn't know already, I like Legos. A lot. But if you know me personally, you know that I like art. For example, this is our current channel logo, which I drew myself and I'm very proud of. But I also like doing it in other forms, for example, photography. And today we're going to explore a subset of the LEGO community called LEGO photography. With that being said, like and subscribe if you do enjoy, and let's get into it. The location we're at today is Big Rock, which is a giant rock in my backyard, and this and the surrounding locations gave me really good ideas of what I wanted to shoot, so this is where all the shots come from today, and if I do another one, I can always pick a different location. I want to make 3 images today, and the first is from Power Miners. This will include some minifigures like Glaciator, and I picked the translucent blue rock monster as I had more extra crystals I could get, and I had bricks of the translucent blue color in standard LEGO. There is also a power miner included in the same set, which I will use in this, and he will be equipped with a pickaxe and a stick of dynamite. I also created crystal structures with the translucent blue found on the rock monster himself, and the dark gray, which is on his color scheme as well. Outside, I also had to use a shovel to sweep away extra leaves from the area I was planning to put everything at, as you don't want giant leaves to ruin the cave aesthetic that I'm trying to go for with this shot, so it was important to do a thorough job of that before I placed everything where it should go. The second scene I'm doing is Lego Ninjago. I knew with the green of the outside that I wanted Lloyd to be the minifigure I use, and I wanted him to blend in with the background. So, despite not having a Season 1 Lloyd as I wanted to do the enemies as snakes, I did use the Ninjago core Lloyd from Lloyd's Legendary Dragon. There will also be 2 Hypnobrai in this set. One is Scales and the other is Slithera, I believe, and they both come from the Destiny's Bounty in 2011, and they will be guarding something also from the Destiny's Bounty in 2011. This is the Serpentine Shrine from the Destiny's Bounty. It has the Hypnobrai staff, and I used it for inspiration for the other builds that I also included, and the purpose of it was to have something that the snakes were guarding. The last 2 builds are 2 rock structures which have been broken down to show that whatever area this is, say a temple, has been worn and has been there for years, and these use the same base and colors from the Serpentine Shrine I just showed you. This one was fairly simple to set up. I just found a good spot I liked and then started placing things until I had a story that I was able to tell through just the image I was going to take. And I wanted Lloyd to be sneaking up behind the 2 snakes to hopefully grab that serpentine staff. And the mossy terrain in front of Big Rock was perfect for this. The final scene was of course from LEGO Star Wars, and for this one I just used an actual set. This being LEGO Star Wars 75812, the Republic fighter tank. One of the minifigures is the Phase 2 clone gunner, which I'm having pop out of the door for the cockpit to have him spring into action. Also included is Ayla Secura in her Jedi outfit with the blue lightsaber, which was a nice inclusion with the set. Then there are 2 battle droids, which I was going to position so they were surprise attacking the Republic fighter tank, and then the beginning of the skirmish is the image I was trying to capture. This one was the easiest to set up, as I didn't have to dig through my LEGO boxes and build something extra for the display, and I purely used what it had in the set. The terrain also didn't need any altering, so it was just setting it up in the way that I wanted to take the shot. I took a bunch of different images from different angles to see what would work, so here are some of them from each that I liked, and these were the ones that I was going to pick the best for each of the 3 photos I was trying to take, and then I would go further edit them through my phone capabilities. I didn't want to use Photoshop yet, as it felt like that would just cover up any mistakes or mishaps that I'd make, and I wanted to make it a pure attempt based off of solely the image that I created, and then some slight edits with like lighting and coloring to make it look better, but everything that I had was from my own taking. So here are the final images after editing. I think I did a pretty good job with making the terrain in each look very natural. The best is probably the Ninjago one, where it stands out the most, but my favorite is probably the Power Miners one, as the cave just looks perfect on that, but each of them are good in their own way, in my opinion. With that being said, I do have to ask, how well do you think I did on these images? I think I did a pretty good job. Obviously, there is room for improvement, but again, I was just trying to dip my feet into this new genre of Lego, and it was a pretty fun experience, though it took a lot of time, so you do need to have some time spared, and it's not something everybody can do, especially if you're not into photography. But that's all I have today. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and see you guys next time.